Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? My name is Douglas Ford. I am shooting this video from my home here in Houston, Texas. And I wanted to take the time out to do a video so that way we can spread the message around even broader and much faster because I've been speaking with a lot of different nonprofit churches and different foundations and organizations about this funding project and how it works different from other crowdfunding platforms that you may either been a part of or use or even seen, okay? Because this is the first of its kind in terms of the way it works, in terms of sharing the donations, is that instead of donations just going to one particular entity or all the donations just going to one particular campaign, what happens is all contributions are broken up and they're donated to several causes all at the same time in the whole entire community, which then makes it where we're no longer every man for himself, so to speak, and we're not necessarily fighting over donations. Now all donations are passing through everybody's cause or purpose that's in the community. And guys, it allows us now to hit and achieve any funding goal that we desire. But the best part about it, it's all residual and continuous. And what I want to do in this video is real quick, if you allow me, and bear with me because I'm showing it to you, putting it right in front of you so you can literally see it. So you just won't have to hear about it. You can literally see how it works, because the way the system works and how it breaks up all the donations and donates to everybody's cause, folks, is simply ingenious. And I believe it's the best, in terms of financial system that the planet will ever see, okay? And so having said all that, well, let me give you a little background about myself. Again, as I mentioned, I'm from Houston, Texas. Guys, I come from a long lineage of preachers and pastors. Grandfathers were preachers and pastors. My father was a preacher. Well, he is a preacher because he's still alive. My mother was a preacher. She passed away due to COVID in 2020. She was a preacher. I got aunts that are preachers. I come from the church, right? But so been in Houston, Texas, married 12 years, have 6 wonderful children, 5 that are here in Houston with me. I have 1 in California. And so, yeah, so that's who I am, 48 years old, about to be 49 in May. So thankful for that. Primarily been here in Houston. So if you've ever been to the Lone Star State and you ever come through, come holler at your boy, okay? But let me get into this money, guys, because I really want you to see just really how ingenious this thing is and how now everybody causes will be funded. And I want you to see how this system works, how all the donations are donated simultaneously, okay, and continuously at the exact same time. So let me hop off in here real quick. So if you're a nonprofit that's looking at this, any type of entity can come into this. Individuals, businesses, foundations, other charities, they're already being involved. I already have different churches that are also involved, how they're receiving funding for their building fund campaigns or whatever their ministry work may be, okay? So let me go here. So let me share my screen. That's what I wanna do. All right, you should be able to see me here. And I wanna pull up this window here. All right, boom. So right now, I'm inside of a particular account. As you can see, there's 0 money in this account right now. This is a fresh account. It's actually a free account that allows me to demonstrate just how instant and simultaneous and continuous this thing is, okay? So it's very simple. So what will happen here is that when we come down here, we're gonna put in 3 individuals, okay? We're gonna put in 3 individuals. Now I'm gonna put them in one by one because I just want you to see just how instant a donation, how instant money comes to you that we get access to immediately, folks. We don't have to wait on our money. When our donations come in, we can simply withdraw those donations. Once it's a minimum of $50, okay, you can withdraw your donations over and over and over and over again. You do not have to wait, okay? So just wanted to get that out of the way. Much more I need to get to, so let me hurry on. So I come down here, folks, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put in a nonprofit. So this one right here, you see the title of it right here, it's nonprofit 001, okay? So that's why I created this account, because we've been talking to a lot of nonprofits. So I come here, and I'm just gonna do this one, nonprofit, let's do 002, okay? Nonprofit 002, we're gonna give it an email address of nonprofit 002. Let's do 3 zeros here. Let's do 3 zeros there. All right. I'm just using a random accounts here. Enron. Enron was an old company back in the early 90s that went out of business because of some shady stuff that they were doing. Anyway, so I'm gonna hit invite. So folks, literally, okay, as you bring in another person, okay, that comes into the cooperative, that comes into this community, and we do that by sending them a token. Now, I'm gonna get to the financial part of it here shortly, but I want you to see by our giving, okay, doesn't matter who it is or to what it is. It could be a business, it could be a nonprofit, it could be a person, it could be a charity, doesn't matter. I just want you to see how the system works. So literally when that person got put into the system, this is what happened. You received $8.75 from your giving. Guys, this is the first platform where I've seen where we can monetize giving, and we're simply giving our way to whatever our funding desires and causes may be. And remember, folks, it's continuous and residual, okay? Now, so that's $8.75. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go down and add one more person, okay? So let's do another nonprofit. Nonprofit, let me do nonprofit. Let's do 0003, okay? Make it simple. Nonprofit 0003 at enron.com. And I'm gonna simply click invite. So once I click that invite button there, it literally created each of those accounts their own separate back office and donation account, and it comes with a donor key. Each and every person gets a donor key, okay? Already done, the system does everything. So come up here. So you gave another token. See, your giving in this vehicle is your receiving at the exact same time. Now remember how I said every contribution is broken up and it's literally donating to 10 other causes instantly and simultaneously. No other platform performs like this. And I'm gonna get into that just a little later, but let me continue for the sake of time. So I'm gonna do it just one last time. So I'm gonna do nonprofit. Oh, where's the F? Okay, nonprofit. This is gonna be 0004. Let's do that. So we're going nonprofit 0004 at enron.com. And then boom. So there it is again, guys. Again, do you see how instantly the system works? There's other platforms out there. I'm sure you guys are familiar with GoFundMe or Kickstarter. Many different foundations are using these internet crowdfunding platforms to raise funds, to be able to facilitate, the donations. And then they have one governing person that's making sure the donations are going and getting to where they are. Here, folks, nobody has access to your donations but you, because your donations are coming to a decentralized wallet, which simply means there's no governing ownership but you. So only you know the code, only you have the access. Not even the company can gain access to your digital wallet. okay? Just want to make that clear. But this is what it is, guys, $26. And what we did in essence is that we gave out 3 tokens to 3 different entities. Whether that's people, another nonprofit, a charity, so be it. Got it? $26. Now, what I'm gonna do is log out of this account and I'm gonna log into one of those other accounts that we've given a token to. And we're gonna literally do the same thing with just one. I'm not gonna do it all 3 for the sake of time. You're gonna do it with one, but I want you to see what literally happens every time a contribution is done for every cause that's in our community, folks. All right, so I'm gonna log out. Then I'm gonna hit log in here. Okay. And let's do, I believe it was nonprofit. I think we did 0002 at enron.com. All right, and then we do put in the password and then hit sign in. Okay. I believe it's going to require me to put in information. Let me see. Yeah, let me do this real quick. Apologize about this. The system is asking for information to be put in. So I think a lot of people are not putting their information in when they, so I'm gonna do Houston, Texas, that's TX, there we go, so like that, 77088, okay, and United States, here we go, and that's fine, update. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, bam. So again, this is another account within the cooperative, okay? It's nonprofit 002 right here. You see the donor key is right here. Every member has a donor key with the system, okay? Everybody's gonna receive this back office. Now, this account is going to do the very same thing that the other account did, which is what? It gave it forward to 3. Okay. Introduce, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do, let's do a church, okay? I'm going to do church, church St. Luke, whatever, okay? I'm just creating random stuff. So we're going to do church St. Luke at enron.com. Now I'm going to copy this just for the sake of memory. I have to remember all these emails. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. Church. I did paste instead of copy. St. Luke at enron.com. Church St. Luke. Okay, don't matter because I'm going to copy it. All right, let me go to my slide here, do paste, okay, and minimize. Oh Lord, here we go. Minimize everything. Then I'm gonna come here and hit invite. Now, remember, when I did this on the previous nonprofit 001, when I hit the invite, which made a person's active, okay, in this sense, it added what? 875. So what is it going to add for this person? The very same thing. So to hit invite, boom. What they receive. Sorry guys, my computer is a little laggy. There it is. Instant, folks. Instant. Okay. There's no waiting on us receiving our donations. That donation is in your wallet and accessible for you to do with the donations, however, you need to assess them. Now, I want to go back to the other account. Because remember what I said, all donations are donating to all causes in the community simultaneously, continuously, at the exact same time. Okay, so let's so this is 875 in this one. So we're going to log out of nonprofit 0002 and go back to nonprofit 0001. So we're going to log in. Nonprofit, we're going to do 001. Put the password in. Guys, do you see that? You guys see this? Okay. This account didn't do anything further. Okay. And yet, when the other account gave a donation, that account received the donation, 875, and it also sent the donation to the inviter of this account in the amount of, what is it, $1.50 or something like that, $1.75. No, so it was $1 something. But the point I'm making is, these are residual donations that are continuous as the community is increasing, because it's increasing every time by 3. And I'll break that down a little bit later on the board. But I just wanted you to see it live, folks, because I believe seeing it live, you can see how literally this thing works. So as we're, speaking it out, this is what's literally happening, because it's already baked into the system to do it this way. Can't be manipulated. It's already fixed. This is the way it works, okay? Over and over and over again for everyone, folks. So now as we're coming together cooperatively, okay, everybody's doing a little so that we all are receiving a lot. And not only are we going to be receiving a lot, so yes, it is going to start off small, 26. But then as it's growing by 3, it's constantly increasing, okay? Because literally people are doing this within 24 to 72 hours in terms of the giving it forward, okay, to their 3. Now, yes, you can do more than that, okay, if you want to. But we're just, showing you just with a mathematical certainty of giving it forward to 3, okay, what's going to work out for you, because we have a projection and strategy in 84 days. Anybody, in my opinion, that can fog up a mirror can really wake up and attain any amount of funding, any amount of donations that they need, okay, from this particular platform, as opposed to how it's been done, okay, previously, or how it's been done with a lot of these traditional fundraising platforms. So let me continue. So let me go back to the other account, the 002. Nonprofit 002. 1, 2. Yeah, right. I'm sure I did. Okay. So now we're going to go down. What we're going to do, we're going to add another. So we're going to do church, and we're going to do St. Matthew Church, St. M at enron.com. Okay. I'm going to do invite. Okay. So remember, just like in the previous account, when the person gave another token to their second person, okay, they received 1750. Remember, this person had 875, now they have 1750. Let me log out and go back to the other account, the 001. See, guys, I like operating with this level of transparency, because when you're showing people something, or you're presenting things to people, they need to see it. Okay, they need to see it, right? And that's what I'm about, seeing it. We got nonprofit 1. every time, folks. Every time. It was 27. Now it's 28.75. Now I'm going to show you the money in a minute. I'm going to show you all the money in a second. Because when I show you the money on the board and showing you the strategy and how we're doing it with everyone. Now, some are going to be going faster, and that's cool. Okay. There's no race here. You know, there are some that may have a little bit more urgency. I just want you to see how ingenious this platform is, folks. That's all I'm doing here. Not trying to, you know, hoodwink you. There's no getchas, there's no gotchas, there's no hocus, there's no pocus, there's no, well, Douglas, if I receive any more donations, do I have to do something else? No. But I just want you to see how the donations are coming up and donating to everybody's cause with every contribution that's coming into the community. Everybody's cause is receiving funding, not just a few or not just one. Okay. Let's log out here. Log back into Nonprofit 2. Nonprofit 2. Now remember, Nonprofit 1 had 28.75 or whatever it was. I believe it was 28.75. Okay. We're going to do one more person here. So we just add them right here. Okay, so we're going to do church again. We're going to do St. Mary. It's fine. Church, St. Mary at Enron.com. I'm just creating random emails here. These are not real emails. I'm just creating random for demonstration purposes. Okay. So boom. So 26 here. Okay. Mathematical certainty. What do I mean when I say that? When you put 2 plus 2, you're going to get 26. Rather, if it takes you a day to figure that out, a week to figure that out, or a few days to figure it out, when it's performed, you're going to get 4 every time. We're not allowed to say the G word, but mathematical certainty is like 99.9999999% certainty that this transpires. And if you want to know anything about Co-op Crowd, if you want to know anything about David T. Rosen, he's the creator and founder of crowdfunding. He just doesn't get the credit for it. He started it back in 2001. Crowdfunding wasn't popular amongst the masses. Rich people have been crowdfunding since the beginning. Okay. There were just many different hoops that people had to qualify in order to be able to participate. It was more for accredited investors. But because of the Jobs Act, okay, that happened in 2012, put in by the government and then President Barack Obama, it loosened a lot of the restrictions that were there that allow now non-accredited investors to participate in crowdfunding. That's why you've seen all these different crowdfunding platforms popping up all over the place. I mean, there's GoFundMe's, there's Indiegogos, there's Kickstarter, there's YouFunding. I mean, there's so many, folks. But this is the first one of its kind that brings it together, calling a cooperative crowdfund, because now we're coming together cooperatively, and now all our causes are being funded and not just a few. Okay. Now, so you see right there, 26.25. Okay. Now, obviously, that money rolled up and donated to all the causes that were in previous. So, but I want to show you that. I just don't want to tell you that. I want to show you, because what I'm going to do now, I'm going to now log into the account that this account placed into the system. Okay. So let's log out here. So now I got to go back and get one of those emails that I put up. one of those church emails. There you go, there's old St. Luke. All right, just gonna copy that real quick. Guys, I'm that leader that puts it right in front of you. So it could be a nonprofit, as I mentioned. It could be a church. It could be individuals, okay? We all can crowdfund together and now impact the entire planet. Because with it being in cryptocurrency, okay? Now, don't let crypto scare you. It is here, it is the now, it is the future. This is not crypto investing, folks. We're not sending our money off to be traded. This is crowdfunding where we're all coming in, doing a one-time contribution, which I'm gonna get to on the board, and everybody is doing, everybody's doing that one-time contribution, and it's coming up from the bottom up, contributing up to the top to everybody's cause simultaneously. It's not the donation comes to me, then it goes to you. No, when that donation comes in or when that contribution comes in, everybody's cause is going to receive funding from it. Every time, over and over and over and over and over again. Hallelujah. I just had to throw that out there because I had a praise in my brain just there. So let's log into Church St. Luke, okay? Church St. Luke. So I'm gonna put that there, put the password in. All right, gotta get the password right. Okay, gotta get the password right. All right, gotta jump on this here. Just gonna put in system. Do this, Texas, there we go. Zip code, that's good too. United States. Yeah, whatever. Okay, update. Yeah, let's go, whatever. All right, great. Boom. So 0, just log brand new, 0. Okay. I started from 0. Everyone starts at 0. And then once we do our one-time contribution, we start receiving donations instantly. There's no waiting. People have reasons that they need about the funding right now. And what I love about the residual aspect of it, because, so we're just gonna put in, what we're gonna put in, let's do an individual. Let's do Joe Smith, okay. We're gonna do Joe Smith 0001 at enron.com, okay. Hit invite. So what is he gonna receive? $875, you said it. Hold on, where we are, okay, here we are. $875, folks. Now, let's log off and go into 001, which remember, it had 26, okay? And I believe we left off with 001, well, 002 had 26. 001 had 28, something like that, right? So we're gonna log off of Church St. Luke. We're gonna log into nonprofit 002. So let's log in. There we go. Nonprofit 002. $27.50, folks. Every single time, over and over and over, okay? Let's log out. It's already programmed into the system. This is what happens in this particular cooperative model. We're gonna log into 001. Remember, they were at 28. Nonprofit 001. I want you to think about your nonprofit. I want you to think about all the other nonprofits that we introduced to this information, and not just the nonprofits. again, we can bring charities. I already have this a chain here in Houston, the Salvation Army. I have a branch. I have a friend that's a branch manager. Their particular branch here in Houston receives over 250,000 in annual donations. I just showed him how we can align it, we can structure it out here to where not only will the Salvation Army branch receive residual funding, but the donors that have been participating, they will also be receiving funding, just doing a one-time contribution as opposed to doing a contribution over and over and over again annually. Now, if they want to, I mean, it's already set up. And so these donations are just going to continue and continue and continue. And I'm going to show you why, because what we do, what everybody does is so duplicatable, is so doable. Anybody that can fog up a mirror can do this. And it don't take no selling, because again, this is no MLM company. This is a crowd fund, just like GoFundMe, just like Kickstarter, just like any other crowdfund platform, to where it was a centralized model, to where the donations that one campaign received was only for that particular campaign. Nobody else was benefiting from that. I'm gonna show it on the board, but let me get through this real quick. See, y'all rushing me, stop rushing me. What's up? I didn't put the right password in, of course. 4, 5, 6. Remember, it was at 28 something. Folks. Folks, this is why. See, I want you to understand something. Do you want one-time donations, or would you like residual donations that come in repeatedly from now till this day forward? Now, I understand, many people are not so aware or acclimated to investing type crowd funds or incentive-based crowd funds, but let me just give you a little, just a little knowledge, okay? Just a little, okay? Investing in incentive-based crowd funds, they always outperform donation-based crowdfunding. It always has that, since the beginning of time. But more rich people have been participating, okay? There's crowdfundings, there's real estate-based crowdfunding. Real estate-based is that contributors that have maybe an investment of like 10,000 to 15,000, they all put their monies in as crowdfunders, okay? That's why you see a lot of the apartment complexes that are built, a lot of the commercial buildings that are built, a lot of the shopping centers that are built, okay? It's all through crowdfunding. Bet you probably didn't even know that. And so what happens is every quarter, as those commercial properties, receive businesses, those shopping centers receive businesses, and those apartment complexes are receiving rent, that's revenue that's getting paid to the crowdfunders that participated in the crowdfund. They're getting paid every quarter. So yes, people are making money. There's also equity-based crowdfunding, where you're putting crowdfunders who contribute to the crowdfund, they're receiving shares of the company. There's debt-based crowdfunding, where crowdfundings are putting their monies together, helping people come out of debt. It's for a lot of banks. And so what happens is those contributors, they're receiving interest payments every month or every bi-weekly or whatever it's set up. But there's a return on the crowdfund of us coming together. Folks, this is the first of its kind where we are able to combine many different aspects of crowdfunding, okay? And now all of our causes are receiving donation instantly and continuously without fail, over and over and over and over again on a residual basis, reoccurring basis, okay? So I just need to show you that. Now, can I go to the board? Okay, if you got to pause this and go take care of business, come back. I just want to show you on the board because we have a strategy we put in place that we believe is so doable, folks. Okay, so doable for anybody. I don't care what walk of life you come from. I don't care what your financial position is. Let me also say this too. We actually have people, as individuals, they're coming together and they're splitting and sharing the profits and the donations that are coming in. So from what I'm about to show you, from a one-time contribution is maybe out of your financial scope, it's okay. Now we can come together now. I love how this has monetized us coming together. And now the purpose, the cause is whatever your individual cause is, because it eliminates any bias and prejudice now, because it's not just about my crowdfund receiving donations. Now, everybody's nonprofit is receiving donations. Everybody's charity is receiving donations. Everybody's building fund is receiving donations. All individuals are receiving contributions over and over and over again. All right, so I can harp on that enough. Let me go up to this board. So let me stop sharing my screen so you can see me. Actually, no, there is one more thing I want to show you. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me share my screen once again. Okay, yeah, let me share. I'm sorry, I need to share one more time because I need you to see this here. Brought this up for a reason. No, it's not on that page. It's back over here. So guys, I just want you to see this. So this is a website called crowdfunding.com, and it lists the top running crowdfund right now operating. Now, I want to talk about GoFundMe. Now listen to this, guys. 85%, this is not from Douglas Ford, this is proven statistically, it's documented. 85% of people that start a GoFundMe campaign, 85% of them never hit their goals, never, okay? And it's around about 65 to 70%, okay, that don't even get past making 40% of their whole entire campaign. Guys, there's a lot of people where the GoFundMe model really doesn't work for, because what they make you to have to do is become a marketing guru, because people don't know a whole lot of people that will be able to contribute, that have money to receive the fundings that they need, the money that they need, okay? Guys, it's just a proven fact. Not only that, okay, just to be quite honest, some people are not as interested in giving to other people's causes because they have their own, reasons for funding and their own priorities for the funding that they need. So it creates a prejudice and a bias in the crowdfunding activity, if that makes sense. But this is the point I want to make. Even with 85% of people not hitting their funding goals, GoFundMe still raised in total $9 billion with a B. Now, why are we talking to nonprofits? Why are we talking to different charities? Why are we talking to individuals? Why are we talking to churches? Because folks, with our cooperative, instead of it being every person on their own island, let me share my screen. Let me unshare my screen, I should say. Instead of everyone, because in GoFundMe, let's put it up here, GoFundMe, everybody's on their own island. And so if $1 million, okay, donates to this campaign, these campaigns do not receive any of that. Zero. If $10,000, 10K, came to this nonprofit, okay, none of these entities are receiving anything from these donations that went to this nonprofit, or went to this church, or went to this person, or went to this foundation. Make sense? But now, in co-op crowd, when that $1 million or that 10K, okay, comes through, it's coming through everybody's campaign, everybody's cause, everybody's reason for funding. That's it. Guys, for me, that's game changer. This is why me and my wife brought our 17 years of being in the home-based business space, being marketers, when we saw how this is laid out and how now this is really catered for the masses. This has really been like just ingeniously put together to be the money solution for the whole entire planet. Because I like the fact that rich people have already been crowdfunding, okay? And I had to educate myself on that because I come from a walk of life where if there was no product or no service involved, it was a scam. And so if you're seeing this through the lenses of a pyramid or one of those things or a scam, folks, you're gonna miss the solution that this system is providing to the whole entire world. So just like Uber provided solution, because it was able to bring drivers to hitchhikers through an app, and it doesn't pay any money on its own cars. It owns no cars. It simply has you in your car coming to pick up hitchhikers, which we were told growing up, you don't pick up strangers, you don't pick up hitchhikers. But Uber has made it traditionally so now where the world has transitioned, and that's why Uber now is doing over $14 billion annually. Then they're adding on Uber Eats on top of that. What simply happened? A solution got brought to a demand. This is what Co-op Crowd has done. It's brought a solution to the financial discrepancy, okay, that's in the world. Because there's a big time financial gap that's there. And that's one of my purposes. That's one of my whys and why I want to do this, because I saw a way how we can eradicate poverty and global inequality. What we got going on. Yes, I did use some big words, but it's okay. So this is what I want to lay out to you. All anybody ever does, I'm getting to the money now, is a one-time contribution of 3 $25 tokens. One time, folks. This is a one-time out of pocket. To be transparent, it's about $130. Because there's a surplus there that gets added because we're using crypto, and crypto fluctuates, okay? And it uses many different cryptos. But if you don't have a crypto account or a crypto wallet, hey, don't let that bother you. We have workarounds where we can get you going and start receiving donations. That's the main thing. You starting to receive donations right now. You don't have to wait. Why? Because your money's gonna come to you instantly. But it's a one-time 130, folks. And what you're gonna do, just like I showed you with all those accounts, you're going to assign each of these tokens to 3 individuals that are going to do the exact same thing. That looks a little jumbled up. You're going to assign this token to one other, because again, this could be a nonprofit, this could be a church, it doesn't matter. This could be an individual, okay? Doesn't matter, okay? But all you're going to do is 3. Can you do more? Yes. Will you make more? Absolutely, you will. But with just 3 folks, we feel that's doable for anybody from any walk of life. And that's what we wanted to do. And we also, I love it because you're talking about just a low one-time out of pocket, okay, that can make it duplicatable and have it duplicate quickly. Okay? Why? Because you're only doing this one time. So that's the 2 steps. Step number 1, you're purchasing the 3 tokens. Step number 2, you're assigning and giving these 3 tokens to 3 different others that are going to do the exact same thing. And that's all anybody does. Let me repeat. That is all anybody does. And instantly, you receive donations. Why? Because you're going to receive donations from your own giving. When you give this token to a friend, you are going to automatically receive $8.75. You saw that. I showed it to you. When you give this one, you're going to receive $8.75. Folks, it's going to be the same thing that happens for them because I showed you 2 accounts. So immediately when you give that token, bam, $8.75. But guess what? That same contribution is going to come up and donate to 10 other causes. This contribution is going to donate to 10 causes, including yours, including yours. It doesn't miss you. It doesn't miss no one. It's not a skip over. It's not a, you got this one this time and he'll get the next one next time. No, everybody causes is getting funded every time, over and over again. Now, got that out of the way. That's the simple part, guys. Let's get to the hard part. Let's get to the money and how it strategically comes to you. Again, mathematical certainty. Or if you just want me to use the word math. I'm giving you the math. So what's gonna happen? You saw it on the board. So you're gonna do what? 3 $25 tokens. Once you do that, folks, this is everybody. I'm just gonna say you because you're watching this. This is happening for everybody. We said 84 days. 84 days is what we said a person, even if you're going slow, we want you to see what type of funding that unfolds for you. So we're gonna say not 24 hours, although we have people doing it within 24 hours, 48, 72, they're getting it done within, 2-3 hours, okay? We say, do this a whole week. I want you to see what everybody, listen to me. I want you to see what everybody just doing their 2 steps. I was gonna say 3 tokens. Just doing their 2 steps in a week's time, 7 days. Everybody taking one whole 7 days to get their 2 steps. What's gonna happen? So, what are you gonna receive in week 1? $26, remember that? Now, for the sake of, numbers, we're just gonna round it off. I know it's gonna be 26 and some change, but we're just gonna keep it at 26. So you've done the 2S stands for 2 steps. So in week 1, you did your 2 steps. Okay? You are done. Did you hear me? You are done. Now, in week 2 is going to be your people doing their 2 steps in their first week. They're going to receive $26, just like you did. But now, because you started this cooperative, you're going to be receiving $38. Let me write that better. $38. You did nothing else. Get this better on here. This is your 3 others. Now, in the 3rd week, those people that are going to be in their first week, what are they going to do? 2 steps. Each of them, just do your 2 steps in 7 days. Some may do it faster. Some may take 3 or 4 days to do it. Some may take 5, 6 to do it. We're giving you 7 to do your 2 steps. So now that means you're going to receive, when they do their 2 steps in week 3, you're receiving $87. Your 3 friends, guess what they're getting? They're getting 38. They're always following you. Why? Because they're always, they're always a step behind. But notice, everybody's getting the same thing. It's operating with math. Everybody's getting the same thing. It's already baked. It's already programmed in the system to do this. See, the system is going to do 97% of the work, and it operates with integrity. You're just going to do your 3%. Your 3%. What's your 3%? 2 steps. 2 steps, folks. So now, week 4, what these people are going to do? They're going to do their 2 steps. 7 days, they're going to do it. Okay? Each person is going to do it within 7 days. Because each person, as you're seeing this for the first time, you're doing this. You're in week 1. Every new person seeing it for the first time, this is your week 1. what are you doing? Your 2 steps. What are you going to receive? $26. But if somebody has, been involved in the cooperative and they've been in week 4, week 4, they're probably, down here. But just as it happened for them, it's going to happen for them, because I'm showing you the others. Because everybody's going to be the you, or they're going to be the 3 others. You are in either one of these, and it's going to happen for everybody. Okay. So week 4, you're receiving $249. Your 3 others are receiving $87. Let's continue with the pattern. Week 5, everybody's doing what? 2 steps. That's it. You're receiving $538. They're receiving $249. I just want you to see how this is going just with everybody doing the 2 steps in 1 week, folks. I haven't seen anything with this, this one time out of pocket to be this rewarded like this, okay, in anything that I've ever been involved in or even seen, okay? And so I continue, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So week 6, okay, will be your week 6. These people first week, they're all doing their 2 steps. You're receiving now, what's the number? 1,791. They're over here, 538. Week 7, they're going to do what? Their 2 steps. You now are going to be receiving in residual donations, 4,183. Guys, this is just going to keep coming to you over and over. There's going to be micro donations come up that make up the sum of these numbers as everybody in 7 days is doing their 2 steps. When they see this information, 7 days to do your 2 steps. When the next person sees this information, 7 days, do your 2 steps. If you want to do it sooner, great. I got people that are doing their 2 steps, as I keep saying, within 24 hours. I think it becomes like believable when I unfold it like this. And not you're thinking, hey, does that really work? 2 steps, 7 days. 2 steps in 7 days. 2 steps in 7 days. 2 steps in 7 days. Now, I don't want that to sound like you are doing 2 steps every week. No. Once you've done your 2 steps, you are done, folks. You don't have to put another cent into this. And you don't give a token to anybody that's not going to commit to doing the 2 steps. Week 8, they're going to do their 2 steps. You're receiving $10,744. Hold on, I kind of missed somebody over here. 1791. I got excited. 4183. Okay. But I want you to understand this. By your 8th week in co-op crowd, your 8th week with this unfolding with mathematical certainty, you're at $10,744 in residual donations. Now, I want you to think about people that have been doing the traditional crowdfundings, the GoFundMes, the Kickstarters, or whatever way they've been trying to raise funds, nonprofits, however you've been trying to raise funds. I want you to ask yourself, will the next 8 weeks, will you be able to bring in donations residually and continuously of $10,744? Does whatever you're doing have the remote? I mean, realistically, because the great thing about this doesn't stop. Now, if you just haven't, yeah, we can get 10,000, great. But that 10,000 will be what? One time. See, I admire Mr. J.J. Watt. This is real close to me because this happened here in Houston. Mr. J.J. Watt initiated a crowdfund on Instagram. First of all, he donated like 20,000 or 15,000, whatever it was, to start it off. Okay. Long story short, he raised that funding effort because Houston got hit with a major hurricane, right? Lots of mass destruction, Businesses closed down, people lost their homes. Unfortunately, a lot of people even lost their lives. JJ Watt did a crowdfund, raised over $41 million. He even listed on his Twitter account all where the money went to. It's one of the things the gurus kind of tell you what to do when you're receiving donations, to kind of let them know what it was used for, so it can maybe encourage more people to donate. That's how they work, okay? Well, here, guys, you're receiving this funding. And it doesn't matter what you need the funding for. That's what I love, because a lot of times, sometimes we don't give to a certain thing because we be like, oh, okay. But, in here, because remember I said individuals. Some people may be drowning in some financial debt. Some people may want to do some major commercial real estate projects that they're having a hard time getting the funding for it. Here, because we're all cooperatively receiving, okay, you're getting all the funding that you need. Let me keep it going. Week number 9. They're doing what? They're 2 steps in 1 week. With those folks that are saying they're brand new, you're going to be receiving 42,000 accumulated micro donations, okay, by week 9, folks. The 3 others here, they're going to be receiving 10,744. Guys, this is in less than 84 days. This is in 70 days, because we did, 7 days in a week. To week 10, you're at $175,589 in residual, reoccurring, continuous donations. Your friends at week 10 are receiving $42,729, all from a one-time purchase of 3 tokens. That's all everybody's done. It's bought 3 $25 tokens and given each one of them to 3 others. And they do nothing else for the rest of life. Now, a lot of you are churches, maybe looking at this. If you're a church, if you're a foundation, if you're a charity, I want to show you how we structured it out. So let's say, for example, we have a nonprofit. Again, like a nonprofit, okay? Now, nonprofit a lot of times already has supporting donors. What we do, folks, we just simply are going to structure it out by 3. So let's say if it's a church, I can put church up here. A church, you have, let's say 300 members, right? We just structure it out by 3, by 3, by 3, by 3, by 3. Everybody's just going to do what? 3 tokens. No more. Now, if you want to do more, that's fine. You'll make more money. I got it. Hang with me, guys. There's something else I want to show you. Something else I want to show you, Jesus. So we structure that out. Same money still apply. The 26, okay? So when the church or nonprofit is going to give it for 3 tokens, right? To 3, bam, you're getting 26. Then it starts to unfold. Then 38. Then 87, then 249, then 538, then 1791, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All the same. I'm just not doing all the numbers. Broke it down, but we just structured out as so. This is why the Salvation Army, because remember, now, because how we structured out, let's stay with church, now not only is the church receiving donations, but the members that are participating in this cooperative with the church, they're also receiving funding for whatever their causes or needs for income is. Oh, well, I mean, I can't fathom that there's not a church that wants that for their people. Guys, Guys, that is crazy God powerful. I'm not joking. Foundation, same thing. I did Salvation Army. He already had right at about 600 people that were donors. So we just structured it out, did 3, the Salvation Army, 3 tokens to this donor, to this donor, to that donor. So that made it what, 597. Then we just took the rest and just structured them under by 3, by 3, by 3, by 3. And the donations are just coming in residually. 26, 38, 87, 249, 538, 1791, 4,183, 10,744. It don't stop. By 2 steps, 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 2 steps. Just duplicating over and over and over and over and over. Now, let me get to this, and then I'll stop. Because yes, we have another donation cooperative. It's called Co-op 250. It's called Co-op 250. What is the physical difference between 250 and 25? Remember, it was 25. What's the physical difference? You said it, 0. So now to all those numbers that I showed you, now you're going to be receiving those continuous donations in the increments of 250 now. But Douglas, does that stop the 25 cooperative? No, that one is still coming in for you as well. Now the new cooperative is starting. And here's the great thing about this. The way we do it, guys, is that because there's a switch in your back office where you turn this on. Here, I'll show it to you. I don't, I'm about transparency. Let me share my screen. I'll show it to you. Where am I at here? Let me go to, it's probably logged me out, but there, see, so I'm right here, right? So I just scroll down. No, don't scroll down, right here. So I go to co-op profile and do my profile. It may log me out, guys. Yeah, it did. I knew it. I knew it was gonna log me out. I knew it was gonna log me out. I knew you were. I have fun, guys. I could act a little weird sometimes. I'm just having fun. Let's go nonprofit. Nonprofit. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. So yeah. So come here. I do co-op profile and my profile. So you see where it says auto upgrade to 250. Now, when you initially come in, I'm gonna have you to turn it off, okay? Here's why. Because now some of us keep it on because, we wanted to automatically do it, that's fine. But what I like to do is I wanna at least get people where their residual donations is somewhere around about 6K or 7K. Okay? Some want to do it sooner, it doesn't matter. Okay? But we're going to flip that switch to the 250 on. Hold on, let me unshare my screen so you can see me. So let me start that over. So once your donations get to 6K or 7K, we're going to turn on the 250. Because you have enough, revenue, donation revenue, to where we can turn on 250, right? You're still going to be receiving the donations from the 25 cooperative, but now your 250 is going to be done as everyone in the cooperative is getting to 6,000, 7,000. Because the quote unquote community is already there, right? And so now as every new person is getting to 6,000, 7,000, we're turning on the 250 for everyone. As they're coming to 6,000 donations, 7,000 donations, we turn on their 250. The next person comes to 6,000 or 7,000, we turn on this 250. Remember, these donations are are donating to everybody. That's turned on the 250. These donations are donating to everybody. So now you, in essence, are 10xing your donation revenue. And you still have the 25 donation revenue coming to you, folks. Folks, that is, yee, Lord. I know some of your minds like, oh my God. Hopefully some of your minds like, get on the phone with Douglas. Let's bring him to our church or wherever, or let's get on the phone, let's get on the Zoom, and let's do this thing. Guys, been in for 4 months, about 4 months and a couple of weeks now, okay? Right now, I'm just a little south of 30,000. I've been kind of going slowly. But now, when I put this strategy together in a week, okay, everybody's doing 3 $25 tokens, taking a whole 7 days. I just showed you within a 10 weeks time with mathematical certainty, everybody just doing 2 steps, purchasing the 3 tokens, giving it to 3 others. They are doing the same exact thing. So if you're seeing this, I have a token ready for you. You just do the same thing. Purchase the 3 tokens. You give it to the next person that's saying, I'm willing to do it too. 3 tokens. And it just keeps going on and on. 7 days. If you want to do it in an hour, do it in an hour. If you want to do it in a couple of days, do it in a couple of days. However fast you want to duplicate it, okay? I've been telling people, when this information gets to the right influential voices, when it starts to get to the right networks, when it starts to get to the right communities, whew, whew. Right now, we're so far in the basement. You can't even see us knocking on the floor. You're really only looking at about 100,000 worldwide. 100,000 worldwide, and we're right now maybe in about around 30-something countries, if 30. I just got a little cooperative team growing in Trinidad, starting to open up Nigeria, starting to open up in Jamaica. Okay, got some, about to go into Mexico. Got some folks in Canada. Got some folks. I probably got more people in Nigeria than I do here in the U.S. Okay. But the U.S. is gaining weight because I'm bringing in, a lot of, I'm starting to talk to nonprofits now. That's why I put this together, to bring awareness to this for the nonprofits. And then you see how, you can literally, because I always believe one business owner knows another business owner. One church pastor knows another church pastor. So understand, if you are a church, okay, and so you got it lined up, right? We structure it out as I've shown you. So, you got 400 members, 1,000 members, whatever it may be, okay? And we just structure it out 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 all the way out, right? And you're receiving those donations continuously, everybody, including the people that are participating. They're receiving 26, 38, 87, 249, 538. Everybody's doing this, guys. So why? The donations, when the contributions are coming in, when everybody's getting assigning their 25, that's the contribution. That donation is saying donate, 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 donate. Every one of them. Donate, 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 donate. Same over here. It's happening. Okay. Donate, 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 donate. Donate, 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 donate. Happening here too. Donate, 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 donate. So let's say now, because you don't know who all these, you don't know who this person knows. You don't know who this nonprofit and this individuals may know, okay? But if you know another church, right? So the church comes in. Then the church, we structured the church out. Can y'all see that? Then we structure this church out. Put church. Then we structure this church out, right? 3 by 3 by 3, right? Same thing. Donate, 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 donate. These people don't even know this other church, but yet they're still going to be receiving micro donations from everything that's happening after them, simultaneously, continuously. Y'all can hear the preacher coming out. Can you hear the preacher coming out? I'm about to hoop here. Reverend, nonprofits, businesses, foundations, charities, it don't matter. All that matters, 3 tokens to 3 people, 2 steps, 1 time, ever. I'm out, guys. May God bless you. May God keep you is my prayer. Get back to the person that invited you. I wanted to put this video together. I know it was a little long, but I just want to make it plain. This right here, guys, it's going to be the biggest blessing this entire planet. I thank God for David T. Rosen and putting co-op crowd together and really, really demonstrating how crowdfunding and funding should be. It shouldn't be you're receiving X amount of dollars, I'm only receiving X amount of dollars. As I said before, okay, $1 million is running through any one of these donation revenues. That $1 million is coming up to everyone, folks. Or that tens of thousands of dollars is coming up to everybody, folks. Or that hundreds of thousands of dollars is coming up and donating to everybody, folks. Think how many people that would be totally poverty gone. Poverty gap gone. Your things that you've been like looming over your head, your debt, your back child support, your lack of child support that you're not receiving. You're having to work 6, 7 jobs to take care of a 3-person household. 2 people working jobs and still living paycheck to paycheck. Just do 3 tokens and give those 3 tokens to 3 people, or 3 others that do the same. Many of you leaders that are connected have networks. They're doing funding and charities, all the time. Doesn't matter. We bring it under in the co-op crowd model, and this performs. So guys, that's my time. I gotta take this phone call, but man, I get so just full when I share this because it's so awesome. I'm out, guys. Take care. God bless.